What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Free Forex Trades episode number 4, where we're going to be going over some trades that we're looking to get into throughout the week. Today is Monday, September 13th, 2021. It's the start of a fresh, brand new week, and we're going to call out some trades right now that we're going to be looking to get into so we can profit throughout the week and you can profit with us. So you can see how we trade the simplest, most easiest strategy, the 100 pip club strategy, and how we profit day in and day out with this strategy. So stay tuned because we're going to be going over these trades right now. Alright, so the first trade we're looking at is USDCAD, and what we're looking for in USDCAD, as you can see here, I have drawn an arrow pointing upward, which means that USDCAD is currently uptrending. And to make it so simple and so easy for you guys, when every time that you see that price is uptrending the way it is right now, what we're looking for is to look for buys or a long position only to go with the trend, never against it. We want to go with the trend. So the trend is uptrending, we're looking for buys. As of right now, price is currently above, it's retesting. It made a little fake out here, as you can see, where it looked like it was going to break below this key level here of support at this point. It broke below it and then it pushed up right at the last minute with some bullish tendencies, meaning to us that this can be a potential fake out and that price is going up and it's going to end up retesting now again. Right now it's currently retesting this key level. So we're going to look for a confirmation to enter this trade and ride it back up to at least these highs and potentially even these highs up here if we can continue the uptrend and we can potentially secure many pips. So for right now, what we're looking for is to capitalize and to get somewhere close to these highs up here if we can enter. So we're going to wait for a confirmation. I'm just going to go into a 1-hour chart to give you guys a little bit more detail. So as of right now, you see here, to come up to these highs right here, we are looking at a 1 to 2.7 risk to reward ratio, as you see here. What this means is that basically whatever you're risking on this trade, you're looking to make 2.7 more times than what you are risking. This means that this is an excellent risk reward. So what we always do for the 100 pip club strategy is we risk 1 to 2% of our capital only on this trade. That means that the red that you see here would be only about a 1% risk of our capital. So from here to here, it's only 1% risk, meaning that if price comes all the way down and it breaks below and hits our stop loss here, we're only losing 1% risk. But if it continues higher, up to the levels that we think that it's going to go to, we are looking to make about 2.7 more times than what we are risking. And as always, when price does start to move in our direction, we always want to take profits along the way. So we're probably going to take profit somewhere around here, at this level here, take another take profit up here, somewhere around here, and then we're also going to have our TP3 up here and continuously trail our stop loss. In other words, when we do hit our first take profit, if we do enter here, our first take profit would be about 21 pips. Our second take profit will be 52 pips. And our third take profit is going to be 95 pips. So what we're going to do is once we pass our first take profit, bring our stop loss up to break even, and then continuously trail our stop loss as it continues to move up. At this point, if price decides for whatever reason after we take our first take profit to come back down to our entry, we would stop out at break even, meaning that we already won this trade. And even though we stopped out the remainder of our position at break even, we lost nothing. So that's what we're going to look for on USDCAD. We're going to look to see if we enter a long position and take it back up for a very nice risk reward. For our second trade, what we're looking at is XAUUSD, which is gold. And for gold, what we're looking for is also a buy. Even though right now there is a bit of a struggle between the bulls and the bears, as you see here, price did come up all the way to our 1830 level where we took several profits, and it has come back down to retest very strongly with a very strong bearish indication that it wants to break this key level of 1792 where we're currently struggling right now to hold. But nonetheless, we are holding this support right now at 1792. As you see here, there's a struggle between the bulls and the bears where the bulls are trying to bring it up, the bears are trying to bring it down, the bulls bring it back up, bears bring it down. It's just up and down, up and down. And the final candle that we see here is a very nice strong bullish candle that brought it all the way up. So right now what we're looking for here on gold is for gold to continue upwards, come back down, give us a nice strong confirmation, boom, and we take it all the way back up to 1830. However, now looking at the 4-hour chart, we also notice that we are on a fib retracement right now. If we run our fibs from the bottom of the leg all the way to the top, we notice that price is actually at the 0.38 fib retracement level right now as we speak. So this is the 0.38 fib retracement, the yellow line here on the fib, and we see that price has come down to it, and it is struggling to stay under. The bears are trying to bring it down, but once again, there's a tug of war going between the bulls and the bears, and now we have a candle that broke above the 0.38 fib level. So this could signify that the bulls are winning this fight, and we could potentially look for a long to take it back up 1830. Nonetheless, we also have to take into consideration that the bears could still win, and they could push this candle all the way down here, breaking below the key levels and potentially coming down to our 0.62 or our 0.70 fib level, as you see here that are marked off. Our 0.62 is 1765 and our 0.70 level is 1756. So somewhere in between these two, we can potentially see a retest if price breaks below the 1792 key level again with a lot of strength. We could potentially see this fib level retested and then potentially see a push back up to our 1792 level again to retest to see if it's strong enough as a resistance or if it's going to break and continue the upwards movement on gold. So two scenarios that we see here. The one I'm leaning more towards is the long right here at this level at 1792. Again, if we see a confirmation, we can enter this trade, and if price comes down below our stop loss, we will take a 1 to 2% loss. We would wait for price to come down between our fib levels and look for another entry long to take it right back up. So just a perfect scenario to show you how this works. If we were to lose this trade right here and price stopped us out, we would simply just enter another trade here. And remember, we would lose only 1% of our capital up here on this trade if price came below. And we would look to enter again somewhere around our fib levels, put our stop loss under there. And you see here we have an excellent risk reward as well because we're aiming for 1792. So we're looking at 4.74, or let's say 1 to 4 risk reward. In other words, we're looking to, whatever we're risking, we're looking to make 4 more times than what we're risking. All right, so if we were risking only 1%, we're looking to make 4% on this trade. So let's say, for example, on the first trade up here, if we did lose, we would lose 1%. We would look to enter again over here. If this trade is successful, we would make 4%. That means that we lost 1% and we make 4%, which means 4 minus 1 equals 3% profits that we still make. And this is how our strategy works all the time, is because we always keep track of our risk management and we take trades at specific key levels marked off just like this. So once again, we're looking to enter the trade somewhere around here right now at 1792 key level. Place our stop loss a little below, 1% to 2% risk, and we're going to ride it back up to 1830 and potentially even higher if we can. Moving on to the next trade, GBPAUD, GBPAUD. It's once again steadily uptrending. You see here that price is making higher highs and higher lows each time. Very easy to identify. These are the best type of trades, by the way. The ones that are very simple to see that they're uptrending, holding as support all at the key levels. Down here, it came down below, a little bit further below this key level, but that's okay. It's still on a very bullish uptrend, and it's coming down, and it retested this key level perfectly at 1.85700, and it ended up pushing up. This was actually a trade that we called out a few episodes ago that played out perfectly to perfection for about 200 and something pips right here. So this was an excellent trade right here. But now we are currently, at this moment, we are currently up retesting this key level again right now as resistance. So we see a break above and it comes down and it retests this key level and gives us a nice confirmation as support. We will look to take this trade up and potentially come up to these highs again right here. So it'll look something like this, guys. You take a long position right around here. If we enter around that area, we're going to look to place our stop loss accordingly as well, a little bit below the key level so we don't get stopped out, and we're going to look to aim for these highs as well. So we're looking right there for 1 to 6.12 risk reward. This is an excellent risk reward. Of course, this is going to be a swing trade. It's going to take more than one day. If you were to enter this trade and you were to capture all those pips, you're talking about 347 to 350 pips. So that's quite a lot of pips right there to catch. Of course, as always, we're going to take profits along the way, probably somewhere around these levels here. This is a very good key level right here. Right here, we're going to take profits for our first take profit. Our second take profit can be somewhere around here, around this level right here. Our third take profit can be probably up top over here at this key level right here. And then we're going to continue to trail our stop and we're going to move up. Just by looking at it right now, it might not look like a lot of pips, but from this level right here, if we do get an entry to Our first take profit area, we're looking at about 37 pips. Then our second TP is about 65 pips. Our third take profit area is about 141 pips. And if we continue to uptrend and go all the way to the top, again, we're looking at around 348 pips or so. So we have quite a lot of potential with this trade if we do get the confirmation at the key level of 1.87900 or so. If we get a nice confirmation at this key level to ride it back up, we're definitely going to look for a long on this trade on GBPAUD. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to learn more about the 100 Pip Club strategy, you can always go to our website, www.eddiechasefx.com. We have our day trading course on there, and we go over the 100 Pip Club strategy along with other strategies as well that we look at when we're trading. If you're interested in joining our free Discord chat, please check out my Instagram at EddieChaseFX. Shoot me a DM and I'll be glad to add you to our free Discord channel. If you guys like the videos that we are doing, please like and subscribe so I can continue making these videos for you and you can continue profiting with us throughout the week. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys on the next one.